Good morning, Americans. How you doing today? Good, I hope. Enjoying the last bit of my morning coffee. I know that there is a lot happening in the world right now, and everybody is scared. Everybody. Even this old granny is scared. But I want to bring up some things that have been on my mind as I sit back and watch what everybody else is doing and sharing. And I want to address jobs. I think for Americans, it is now a priority. We have seen government layoffs, but never to this extent. We have seen projects like DOGE go through our government, and they say it's with a fine-tooth comb. However, every time they've done it, no result of change for the American people has come except higher taxes and more debt. Now, I know that Trump and Elon Musk have taken this on. It's a huge task, and I hope in the 4 years he's got, he can get all the way through it all and get at least some, if not most, of our money back. Now, for the people who have lost their jobs in the government, I am sorry you have lost your jobs. But let me tell you, if you worked Social Security or the IRS, you were a nightmare to deal with after spending hours on hold. And if that's job efficiency, then we need to reevaluate what true efficiency is. I understand you had massive calls every day. I worked at call centers when I was younger. I didn't have the tolerance to stay with it. So I give you that on staying with your jobs. But you got paid a hell of a lot better than I did because yours was a government job. You thought you had more security than any other Americans. And now you have found out you don't. Enough time has gone by since the last president ordered mass layoffs and closed departments, merged departments, and so forth. I'm watching, I'm praying, because honestly, it is about to get really, really rough for Americans. But I know one thing about cleaning houses. You start at the top, and work your way down everything before you touch the floors. When you get to the floors, you always have the enormous pile of dust, cat hair, human skin, everything, right there in a huge pile. And you got to get rid of it all. Well, the way Doge is doing it is the way I cleaned houses. When I got down to the middle, I took all the garbage out and got rid of it immediately before I cleaned down further and got to the floor. And that's kind of what I see Doge doing in simplistic terms. And I'm glad to see it. It's needed to be done. But what I'm not seeing is enough arrests of people who have stolen money. And it's proven through Doge, like Gavin Newsom, as one example, the governor of Maine, the governor of Chicago, or Illinois, let me put it that way, the mayor of Chicago, New York, all of them. Why aren't they arrested? If I were to do what they are doing still, I would be facing life sentences, multiple. Now, I was raised, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And that still stands true. And everybody that is our president on down to our mayors must be by law American citizens. If American citizens work up into our politics for, I'm getting chest pain, sorry. Give me a moment. My heart's got to catch rhythm again. It's a very touchy subject, and trying to find words without bashing anybody. Takes effort. Puts a lot of strain on the will and the body. And most of the time, you guys don't see me go through this. But oftentimes, when I shut down on my video for 15, 20 minutes, there's a lot of pain. But what I want to see in my country now is the ingenuity and the businesses, small businesses, coming back. In the old days of my mother, the old boomers, and I'm the last of them, among the last, they lived through ingenuity, creativity, and the willingness to trade, barter, and sell. Manufacturing will have to come back. Those are thousands and thousands of jobs. Everybody's crying. Instead of picking up our big girl and big boy pants and saying, no, I'm American. I ain't gonna be starved out that easy. I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna do it by making money. Because right now, through executive orders, you have more opportunity than you've had in the last 50 years. I can guarantee it. I'm 60 years old. Believe me, you have more opportunity than you've ever had. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, America. I love my country, and we are going to rebound, and we are going to rise back up. But it's going to take us all rebuilding, not just a president with executive orders. That government officials can challenge and waste our tax dollars to take to court, because they're not paying for it out of their pockets. They're paying for it out of ours. Every American who's voting Democrat right now needs to understand your money's being wasted because Trump's using constitutional law and restoring my country. And at 60 years old, if I get lost in the masses needing help and my heart takes me out, or I starve to death, if he's able to do what I think he can do and what we can do, and I believe we can do, it'll be worth the sacrifice every day. American Granny out.